Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back for another read aloud of chapter 19 of Because of Winn-Dixie. So let's dive in on chapter 19. In the morning, me and Winn-Dixie went down to sweep the pet store, and I took a litmus lozenge for Otis. Is it Halloween? Otis asked when I handed him the candy. No, I said. Why? Well, you're giving me candy. It's just a gift, I told him, for today. Oh, said Otis. He unwrapped the litmus lozenge and put it in his mouth. And after a minute, tears started rolling down his face. Thank you, he said. Do you like it? I asked him. He nodded his head. It tastes good, but it also tastes a little bit like being in jail. Gertrude, Gertrude squawked. She picked up the litmus lozenge wrapper in her beak and then dropped it and looked around. Gertrude, she screamed again. You can't have any, I told her. It's not for birds. Then, real quick before I lost my nerve, I said, Otis, what were you in jail for? Are you a murderer? No, ma'am, he said. Are you a burglar? No, ma'am, Otis said again. He sucked on his candy and stared at his pointy-toed boots. You don't have to tell me, I said. I just was wondering. I ain't a dangerous man, Otis said, if that's what you're thinking. I'm lonely, but I ain't dangerous. Okay, I said, and I went into the back room and got my broom. When I came back out, Otis was standing there where I left him, still staring down at his feet. It was on account of the music, he said. What was? I asked. Why, I went to jail. It was on account of the music. What happened? I wouldn't stop playing my guitar. I used to be, I played it on the street, and sometimes people would give me money. I didn't do it for the money. I did it because the music is better if someone is listening to it. Anyway, the police came and they told me to stop. They said how I was breaking the law, and the whole time they were talking to me, I went right on playing my music, and that made them mad. They tried to put handcuffs on me. I didn't like that. I wouldn't have been able to play my guitar with them things on. Then what happened? I hit them, he whispered. You hit the police? Uh-huh. One of them. I knocked him out. Then I went to jail and they locked me up and wouldn't let me have my guitar. And when they finally let me out, they made me promise I would never play my guitar on the streets again. He looked up at me real quick and then back down at his boots. And I don't. I only play it here for the animals. Gertrude, the human Gertrude, she owns the shop. And she gave me this job when she read about me in the paper and said it's all right for me to play music for the animals. You play your music for me and Winn-Dixie and Sweetie Pie, I said. Yeah, he agreed, but you ain't on the street. Thank you for telling me about it, Otis, I said. It's all right, he said. I don't mind. Sweetie Pie came in and I gave her a litmus lozenge and she spit it out right away. She said that it tastes bad. She said that it tastes like not having a dog. I swept the floor real slow that day. I walked I wanted to keep Otis company. I didn't want him to be lonely. Sometimes it seemed like everybody in the world was lonely. I thought about my mama, thinking about her the same way as the hole you keep on feeling with your tooth. Excuse me. Thinking about her was the same as the hole you keep on feeling with your tongue after you lose a tooth. Time after time, my mind kept on going to that empty spot, the spot where I felt like she should be. Wow, what another great chapter of Because of Winn-Dixie. So today I want you to do your flip grid, and in your flip grid, I want you to answer this question. What kind of relationship does Otis and Opal have? So sometimes characters have different relationships in books. They have sometimes an advisor, sometimes they have a challenger. So these secondary characters play an important part for our main character. So think about a challenger. Well, I see the word challenge in there. I think a challenger is someone that like challenges our main character. Maybe they don't get along so well in the book. Maybe they don't have the best relationship in the book. Or an advisor, ooh, if I advise someone, I'm helping them. So an advisor would be someone who helps the main character, whether that may be a friend, a family member, or a classmate. Different characters have different advisors also. So what do we think Otis is? Is he a challenger or is he an advisor for Opal? Take some time to think about it. Rewatch the video if you want to listen to the video again, and have a great day, and see you on chapter 20. Bye.